she comes, the rise, the mountain highs again. Again and again, this girl is ready to get back on the set. It's easy to tell that she's a pro. This girl is getting out of control. The boys are not near her, peaks and jumps as she wiggle with her head. She shines, reaching up to the stars. So easy to tell that she's a pro. This girl is getting out of control.
Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs. 차가운 바람 그득한 이 앉아 내 마음속에 새겨둔 작은 위로를 또 꺼내야 하나. 우울함의 파도를 가라앉혀. But when you feel like giving up, remember, keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. Nobody knows.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early. Cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only wantin' the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging. Take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy. That's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels. Just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead. Wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win. It's how my life set up. Slim don't fold. Probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience in your calling. We'll reach you. But you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing. I'm focus. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen. When I step out there, the scene with me gold. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
Say my name groovy 한 걸음거리 거울 앞에 서봐 누가 제일 핫해 Look at me now so savage 빛이 나 언제나 뜨겁게 떠올라 All day 깊이 빠져들지 내 같으면 분위기가 up 너도 나를 원해 감추지 마 절대 한 입에 없는 캔디처럼 중독돼 Let's make it loud 오늘 밤에 미치더라가 Rhythm 위에 춤춰 걷지 말고 follow Let me hear you say 이건 warning sign 거침없이 더 올라가 내 머릿속에 deep inside now Hey say my name 입에 다 감겨 just like bubblegum 더 크게 불러봐 Say my name Bass drop 더 높이 let it shake 너도 모르게 빠져가 Say my name No turning back too late now 너도 몰래 빠져들어 hush 이제 멈추지 마 we don't stop No fear no shame Say my name 잊지 못해 내 face 세상에 날 원해 crown on my head 날 보면 모두 다 wow 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 Flash camera 다 click click pop 내 vibe 마치 gold 춤추듯 걸어 신 빠르는 stepping Tick and talk 시간이 흘러가 더 늦기 전에 날 따라 이리 on Let's make it loud 오늘 밤에 미치더라가 Rhythm 위에 춤춰 걷지 말고 follow Let me hear you say 이건 warning sign 거침없이 더 올라가 내 머릿속에 deep inside now Hey say my name 입에 다 감겨 just like bubblegum 더 크게 불러봐 Say my name Bass drop 더 높이 let it shake 너도 모르게 빠져가 Say my name No turning back too late now 너도 몰래 빠져들어 hush 이제 멈추지 마 we don't stop No fear no shame Say my name Now watch me burn it up 한번 보면은 forget me Say my name 더 크게 외쳐봐 너와 다른 level now Say my name 날 보면 다 Say my name Oh my god 너도 따라 불러봐 Just like that Say my name 입에 다 감겨 just like bubblegum 더 크게 불러봐 Say my name Bass drop 더 높이 let it shake 너도 모르게 빠져가 Say my name No turning back too late now 너도 몰래 빠져들어 hush 이제 멈추지 마 we don't stop No fear no shame Say my name
ran the whole way, and I'm not a runner, I'm a skater. So don't mind me for a moment as I breathe in and breathe out.
Point out, we didn't know
Lord.
this track was running late, so we were freaking out.
I've still got half my gear on.
Yeah, we've still got knee pads on here. And then it's like, 10 minutes. Okay, cool. We can...
All right, so I guess Tickle's rolled out the list for us already, which is awesome. It should be a really good game. Victoria Men's Roller Derby versus Kingston City Rollers. I've seen these skaters been playing over the last 2 days, and it should be a very entertaining game to watch.
Yep. We've already done
We already did that.
All right, stream wasn't on, so apparently we've got to go through the teams again anyway.
Okay, cool, sweet. Well, have we got the time? Let's have a look.
We'll do it really, really quick.
Yeah, very, very quick. Ready? I'll go Kingston City Rollers in the black shirts today, and we have got 039 Jigglytuff, 14 Code, 182 Mayhem, 22 Screw, 238 Chang Tave, 27 Achilles Wheel, 3 Richardy Grub, who has the Grub Club here with her today.
Him.
35 Carnage, 45 Wraith, 54 Bash, 685 Spider Monkey, 88 Raph, and 91 Mary Fury, who is also skating in World Skate for South Korea in July.
In South Korea.
In South Korea, July 2026, which is incredible.
All right, so for Victorian Men's Roller Derby, who are in the white, we've got 00 Honey Collider, 013 Bruiser, 06 Bambi, 117 Faster Chief, 12 Inconceivable, 24 Chaos, 269 Other Sin, 4 Pony Boy, 401 Kings, 404 Fleabag, 51 Sin, 75 Justin Credible, 3 Lou.
Nice, and now that we've got the live stream up and 50 seconds to go, I need to fulfill my promise to my kids at home. And hello, William. Hello, Lucy. Mummy misses you. I'll be home in a couple of days. It was a promise that I had to keep.
So the kids know you're commentating this track, this game?
100%. They have been watching every game that I'm in and trying to listen to track 2 when I'm commentating, but there's been no sound. But they are very excited to see Mummy and listen to Mummy on the screen. They think I'm a superstar, so.
Excellent. Well, if you need it, we've got the doona down here when we get freezing cold.
That's right. Just still cooling down from that game on track 2, mate. It was hard and fast, that's for sure. 10 seconds till Derby. And we're going to, I think, struggle a little bit until we get used to who the jammers are from this angle.
I've actually thought ahead and put a little J
look at
next to all
you,
the
Tickle.
jammers.
Mate, getting in the vibe, getting used to it.
So if you see the little J's...
And there's the rolling whistle to start our game.
So we can't actually see who the jam... We can't actually see who's jamming at the moment, unfortunately.
So JR...
Oh wait, we've got 401 for... We've got Kings jamming against Rafe. Both getting stuck behind very strong walls.
And both jammers there looking for anything to... Oh, and 401 Kings makes it on the outside at the first turn, coming around for lead jammer. Wraith looking for some help from his teammates. There. We've got another penalty called. Ooh, nice sneaky bean dip there by Kings, but didn't quite make it. Wraith still doing their best to work against that Victoria Men's 3 wall. And Kings working hard for every point at this point. The reform on both teams is incredible. Ooh, tries a straight pegs jump and again is just pushed out on the outside. Wraith just pushing that one blocker to go and makes it through. Past initial. And Kings has still been stuck on the first scoring lap, so calls it there. 0 points for Wraith, and I think that's all 4 for Kings.
Yeah, all 4 for Victorian Men's Roller Derby. Wait,
Like
is there
I said,
an extra 4?
like I said, it's going to be a very entertaining game to watch.
And we got Towel out, Towel back away. Pack advantage going to Kingston at the start of this jam. We have got Grub jamming for Kingston and
After Chief.
Chief jamming for Victorian Men's Roller Derby.
And Chief picks up a penalty, heading
Unfortunately,
to the box.
well, unfortunately, but that's good news for Kingston and Grub Club because they can do their thing.
Grub's looking for a hole on the in and then
Yep.
on the out. Denied that territory. Trying to make the most of the power jam while they've got it. Oh, beautiful
Beautiful.
backward skating on the... Ooh,
Oh,
massive hit from number 3 there.
yeah, but they still get their 4 points.
And number 3 also went out on that hit, committed a little bit too hard to it, meaning Grub could come straight back onto the track.
Yeah.
Chiefs making their way past their initial. And Grub calling it there.
Smart thinking, Grub Club. All right, so we have got King. No, is that Kings? Yeah, Kings jamming for Victorian Men's Roller Derby. And Chang Tai jamming for Kingston. Both jammers being stuck behind those really strong walls. And beautiful on the way on the outside. Kings has jam and not far behind is Chang Tai. And deciding, oh, Chang Tai caught up to me, I'm going to call it off.
No point in waste your energy this close to the start of the game.
Exactly.
All right, so our next lineup for Jam 4,
We
we
have
have got 0130 Bruiser up for Victoria Men's Roller Derby, and that is number. Is that
Spi-
685?
yeah, that's Spider
yeah,
Monkey.
685, Spider Monkey, perfect. And the jam is on. Oh, beautiful offense coming in for Spider Monkey from Mayhem. Can't find that, can't make it work though. Comes back to support the wall. Both jammers just pushing, looking. 5-7 heads to the box. Oh. Spider Monkey got one to beat around that turn and comes through for lead jammer. Bruiser, another one to beat. Oh, another reform around from Code. But makes it round past the initial, chasing Spider Monkey down. Trying to force the call. Ooh, but we'll see if they've snuck some points in there. Let's have a look. It looks like no points for either jammer.
But it looks like that pack advantage is going to... Yeah, looks like pack advantage is going to Kingston.
Only one white blocker left on track. Number 3, Lou. Oh, but takes a big hit from Wraith.
Doesn't matter, Faster Chief managed to get lead. Yeah, Faster Chief gets lead, but not far behind. Mayhem trying to hold Faster Chief, but Faster Chief living up to their name. Beautiful apex jump by Faster Chief. Rafe getting stuck behind that wall of Victoria Men's Roller Derby, but Faster Chief managing to take the inside line, making it look easy. Rafe taking a big hit from Victoria Men's Roller Derby. From Lou. Faster Chief making their way around and waiting for the signal from their bench coach. Bench coach Bonnie Jovi telling them to keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Rafe has made their way past, getting their next scoring pass. And that's the end of the jam.
An incredible jam by Chief there.
Yeah, good job, Chief.
20-point jam. It's incredible. Have a rest. You deserve it.
Have a nap too.
Not for too long. All right, so up to jam for jam number 6. We have got Spider Monkey for Kingston City Rollers.
No, that's Grub.
Oh, it's Grub. It is too. It is far away on this corner. It is. And 404 Fleabag for Victoria Men's. Both jammers hitting the pack with a good amount of intensity, trying to break those tripods up. But the reform and recycle from both teams are on point.
Grub being held by sorry.
I do it too.
Um,
And Fleabag looking on the out, but is heading to the box for a forearms penalty, giving Grub another power jam. Hopefully can find a little bit of ground there. One to beat. Oh, but they've reformed. So 2 to beat up there.
yep, it's 2v.
That's it. Keep just waiting for that bridge and no pack call, and makes it through for lead. And so Kingston are going to want to try and take advantage of what they have left in this power jam.
Yep.
But 404 is back up and rolling. Fleabag hitting the pack, not taking any time.
Getting
So
around
get
the
through.
outside now.
Past their initial. Making up for lost time in the box. And Grub the signal to call, and they do.
So the score is currently Victoria Men's 20, Kingston City Rollers 14.
Oh, such a close game. And 10 minutes in, it has been very intense to watch.
Also this is pretty low scores for
That's
10
right,
minutes
exactly.
in.
Well, that's how good both of these teams are. They are just holding their points. They're working together to make sure that every point is hard earned
Yeah.
for their opposing jammers.
We've got Kings and Chantay.
So for Kingston, we got Chang Tave up to jam. And we have got, when they squeeze through, 401. Kings,
Wait.
but picks up a forearm penalty. Heading to the box, giving Chang Tave a power jam. But those blockers are making it hard work. 1 to beat. Ooh, big stack. But as jammers do, they get back up very quickly. Big push on that second turn and makes it pass.
Good job.
Picking up lead, I do believe. Kings, after serving the penalty, has come back behind the pack, having to make their way back through their initial pass. While Chang has come through for their first scoring pass. But again, every point is being hard earned. Oh, beautiful jump. Too bad it was not landed.
Oh. Unfortunately,
I think Chang is headed to the box. See?
yeah.
They are. They're headed to the box for a cut track penalty. Kings has been run back, and they're working on their first scoring pass currently, hoping that this power jam, and yep, their blockers do a great job in getting them through that pack. It was very tight squeeze. Coming back round. Ooh, nice cut to the out there. And that's it. The jam comes to its natural end with Kings picking up that last 4 points there for Victoria's men's.
we've got an official time out.
All right, this gives us a good chance to let you know some nitty gritty about Otta here today. So we have some raffle tickets that can be purchased for the Otta raffle. There are 3 prizes, and those raffle tickets can be purchased at the door. We have stalls here set up from various different people, and they are located on the side of track 1. We've got some merch here from Team Indigenous. We've got Spank Alley here, who is here to help you fix any gear that you might need, as well as hook you up with some sweet new armbands, helmet covers, derby shirts. I've got a lot of gear from Spank Alley actually, and have recently picked up some sweat suckers, which are super useful in tournaments when you are playing multiple games, multiple days,
Yep.
and it keeps your gear nice and dry and nice and fresh.
And just while we're on that, we have Dino, who is currently doing the jam timing at the moment, and they are trying to get to a tournament. I can't remember what the tournament is, but Spank Alley has designed a Dino top that you can purchase to help them get to this tournament. I can't remember which one, but it is overseas, and I think it's World Skate later this year, but don't hold me to. A roller derby World Cup. Thank you, Jen.
All right, Jam is... Sorry, I usually try and be quiet during the 5 seconds because jammers need to hear that whistle. And right on the outside comes 0-1-3-0, which is Bruiser for lead jammer for Victoria men's. Chang Tae stuck at the back of the pack. They're looking for the in and makes it. But Bruiser has got a nice lead on them. Yep, and is calling it before Chang can get any points on that.
Fun fact about Chang Tang and Jigglytuff, they are husband and wife.
Who?
Chang Tang and Jigglytuff, who is...
That is so sweet. I love a partner duo in team and on track. We have a couple back home and it's just the sweetest vibes.
So we've got Faster Chief lining up for Victorian men's roller derby against Spider Monkey for Kingston. Both jammers stuck behind the walls, but Faster Chief taking that inside and getting lead.
We've got the jams called by the officials. Quickly squeeze in another stall or sponsor little shout out. We've got Lou's Skate Garage. So Spank Alley can help you with your elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guards getting fixed up. But Lou's Skate Garage will help you out with any repairs or parts for your skates that you need now. It happens. So it's nice to have someone here who is able to fix that before your next game.
I can tell from experience that I had knee pads done and wrist guards done.
I love a bit of jammer love before the jam starts. A nice hug between Faster Chief and Wraith there.
Yeah, with Victorian men's on 28 and Kingston City Rollers on 19.
So, also, we actually don't. On my personal chat, which I can see on my phone, they've asked if we've got access to the live chat. The commentators have access to the live chat, and we actually don't, Ali. I'm sorry. We don't
will.
yet. Sorry, Mac. Sorry, Ali. We don't yet, but we will. These are my friends back home. They like to hear me talk, apparently. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Hi, Dread. Go KCR.
Hey, Ali.
Tink says hi too.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Tink.
Dread.
Oh, it's all my friends back home. Hey, Rain. All right, we got jam on. Faster Chief versus Wraith here. Ooh, and a really good suck back from Kingston straight away on Wraith, making it hard for him to find Faster Chief, making it, but beats him on the inside for lead jammer. Wraith looking for some help from some friends, gets it from the pivot and Mayhem coming through their initial. Faster Chief coming through for points and calls it off. Nice little knock from Core there at the end.
Code.
Code.
Yeah.
It's hard when the shirts are
Yeah.
crumpled at the back when they're moving because I'm trying to read, doing my best.
It's also trying to read numbers when the shirts are crinkled at the back as well.
And they're moving fast and going backwards and going forwards and going backwards and going forwards. We talked about this yesterday. By the last 15 minutes, we know them all and then have to forget them all.
Yeah, exactly. So jamming for Kingston, we have got Bruiser.
We've got 0130.
Oh, sorry,
Bruiser.
not for Kingston, for Victorian Men's Roller Derby, who has taken lead.
Oh, almost a beautiful little straight pegs jump there.
It looks like we're going to have a jammer.
Jammer turnover. One in, one out. That's how it works. Can't play roller derby without a jammer. At least one. But that means this jam will run for the full 2 minutes. Meaning that jammers, blockers need to conserve their energy for the next 75 seconds. Grub working on that inside. Just a beautiful little footwork flip there. The Grub Club going wild.
But unfortunately, Grub getting a cut track.
Two to beat for Bruiser up the front and finds that territory on the outside, clearing their 4 points. Bruiser's teammates doing their best to hold pack back there with one of the Kingston blockers, giving them the ability to try and push that pack out. Oh, nice little hop, skip and jump over the apex on the first turn for another 4 points. And we've got Grub back on track. Oh, one hand out. Oh,
Ooh.
nice little offense there by 7-5. Just breaking up that tripod, giving Bruiser the opportunity they needed to clear those 4 points before the whistle blew. Hi, Mac.
You've got all the love today, haven't you?
I do. All the shops are closed still back in WA, so like there's nothing to do except watch roller derby.
At 1:39.
Oh no, it's 11:40 now, so yeah, they've just opened. But it's Sunday.
Geez, shops will open late where you are.
Yeah, 11. Jams on. We've got Chang Tave up for Kingston City Rollers, and looks like Kings, number 401 for the Victorian Men's Derby. Now we've seen this matchup a couple of times. Chang doing a nice hit on a blocker there, and then swiftly moving around another to gain lead. And then Kings finding territory on the inside line. Chang's got about half a track to work with. Ooh, big stack. And calls it smart. How many did they pick up?
They
It looks
picked
like-
up 4.
What's Hammer doing? Yep, Hammer says 4.
4, and lovely calling off from the floor.
When you hit the floor like that, you're better off just calling it.
As someone who just took a couple of big hits, I'm like, you know what?
I wish blockers could call it.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a team timeout. So we've got a couple more people to call out while we're here today. We've got So Neurodivergent. They are a must check out. They've got queer neurodiverse support, handmade badges, earrings, flags, and so many glittery things. I'll actually have to head there myself to find some cool things for my kids back home because they absolutely love handmade glittery things. We've got Derby Bird that have training gear and apparel. Atlas of Identity, they have beading, jewelry, and earrings. Oh my goodness, lots of cool things to buy. Hawkeye is also here for his Faces of Roller Derby photo book project. And you know what? I actually did that this morning. I'm not photogenic, but they actually grabbed a couple of good ones of me. So even if you feel like you just do not look good in a photo, head over because that's what this is about. It's about showing the diversity and the community of roller derby, which is one of the biggest things I love about roller derby. Everyone is included. Ah, there you go. That is the rolling whistle. we have got period 1 back from the team timeout. And we have got Faster Chief up for Jam.
Looks like we're playing 2 games against.
So we've got Faster Chief versus Chang Tae at the moment. And Faster Chief taking a big hit. Chang Tae working their way. Oh, beautiful hopping around the outside for lead jammer. Faster Chief using some fancy footwork to confuse and dodge through the in. Chang Tae coming around for scoring, and it looks like, let's see what Hammer says. I think that was 3. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Yep, 3. As a jammer, like, I tend to know how many hips I've passed. But it's all about the perspective, and it's the ref's call in the end. So we're currently sitting on Victoria Men's 44 and Kingston City Rollers 26. Close, tight game, and with... Okay, we've got Bruiser for Victoria Men's and Spider Monkey for Kingston City Rollers up for Jam 14. Both teams working incredibly hard to get their jammers through. Ooh, a bit of a standstill. Ooh, Bruiser taking a fall. Yielding and coming back. Spider Monkey looking for some offense from Jigglytuff. And just waiting for that tripod to break up, but the two blockers together are incredible there, using that flat wall to their advantage. Oh, we are nearly a minute in with no lead called yet. The blockers just working so hard to give their jammer time to take that advantage of lead. Cool. I'm so glad. Oh, big standstill. Nice spin. Oh, almost on the outside. Spider trying on the inside, but just not finding any leeway there. Goes for the out, gets stuck again. We've got 27 seconds left in it. Both jammers just exhausted at this point. And Bruiser heading to the box. Hopefully that can give Spider Monkey a chance to push through past that initial. We have 13 seconds left in it. Those blockers making it tough. So we've got an illegal exit from the Victorian men's jammer, and they will serve 2 penalties, giving Kingston the advantage of a power jam for our next jam. That was hard to watch. As a jammer, that was hard to watch. You want to at least get through your initial. Both teams just giving it their all here. They've been training hard, working hard, and neither want to give the other team an inch. All right, so, and we'll have another timeout called, official timeout. Let's see on my little list here. I think
keep going through the list.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. Oh, Crossroad Media. I think this is, yep, Crossroad Media are taking photos of players and officials. So check out your photos after your game. They actually come up real quick, like snap quick. And the purchase of the digital copies are at a very reasonable price. So you can pick and choose. You can take them all if you want, but you've got to pay for it. And the last big shout out is to our major sponsor of Otta, the Victoria State Government, for helping make Otta a reality.
Yep. And while we're over here, we're going to shout out Faces of Roller Derby that Hawkeye is doing in the left-hand corner over there. Especially for those who are interstate, please go there because we're all going to get photos of our faces, and the best shots get put into a book.
Yep. All right. Jam is on. Power Jam for number 45, Wraith for the Kingston City Rollers. Starting off in a very fast pack. Hoping to make the best of this big advantage Power Jam. Their Wraith's blockers doing their best to clear a path for them, or at least break that tripod up. And that's it. We've got one to beat, one to beat. Ooh, nice. Squeaks through, coming around for their scoring pass. Looking for some offense, finds it. Oh, but a nice hit from Lou. And Bruiser is back on track. Coming around for their initial pass. Looking to make up for lost time. Using a good intensity, breaking those blockers up. Nice. And through on their initial, coming around for points. Well, Wraith is still on their first trip for points, and that's it. Calls the jam off.
Yeah. Melody going there naughty and cut track to the box.
That's Ali. That's Ali. That's one of my teammates back home. We don't call her Melody. That's weird.
I'm sorry, but that's the name that's come up on.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people here probably know Alucard, actually. She used to skate for a lot of different teams here in the East Coast, and we were very lucky to nab her up when she moved over west.
Yeah, we've got 6 minutes, 38 seconds left in this jam.
And so we've got Slim Skatey here from Team Indigenous saying hi to the folks back home. That's my best friend.
I love the glasses.
All right, so team timeout. Just a little chance to take a break, have a rest, have a reset, goose fraba, shake it out, whatever you like to do.
Yep. Also, speaking to the people back home in Perth, we're keeping you.
They probably won't agree.
I don't think they will.
They like a little bit of dread back home.
I'm liking this because we get along really well.
Yeah, we do. We actually do.
We've got the same mindset. We're just like, brain.
That's it. I've loved spending time on track with you.
And
Brain
off track
words.
doing this
That's it.
gas baggy thing.
All right, they're back up. Shh, serious now. Roller derby. All right, jam is on. We have got 3 grub for the Kingston Rollers and 401 Kings for the Victorian men's. Sorry, I pretty much got it now. She's at Dread House. And we have got Kings out for lead jammer, but Grub's not far behind. It is a race. The pressure is on. We've got Kings doing their best. Grub's taking a big fall. We'll give him a bit of space there.
Yep.
Oh, Max says no, dread ours. Sorry. You heard, Mac. You can't have me.
I might just come over west for a bit.
That's it, Kate. Diggle, come over west, mate. We would love to have you.
Well, my work does have an office over in Perth.
It is not cold over there like it is over here.
Thing is, I
Our
don't
4
like
degrees is not the same as your 4 degrees, that's for sure. I'm still wearing shorts in winter, man, like at home.
Speaking of which, are you cold yet?
Yes, I am.
So I thought ahead, and I'm like, a lot of people are travelling interstate on my team for automatics, and a lot of my teammates, there's going to be multiple people in cars. I'm like, I'm going to bring blankets with us for everyone.
It was such a lovely thought, because you know what? I was one of those people back home where I thought, it's 4 degrees over here. Why is everyone telling me it's going to be cold in Melbourne? Like, the weather says it's going to be 4 degrees. It's 4 degrees here in Perth. I'm still wearing shorts. I'm sure I'll be fine. And you know what? I got here and I was not fine. The moment I stepped off the plane, like, my bones were cold. It's crazy the difference between your 4 degrees and my 4 degrees.
I can't remember the triple threat, the
That's
tri-state roller.
Trooper.
How are
That's
you
Trooper.
eating an ice
I know
cream?
Trooper. Or Deadpool. Number 27. I know. We talk a lot about Deadpool.
Yeah. I like how you're eating an ice cream in a moo cow hoodie.
Obviously from Melbourne.
Oh, no, you're from Sunstate, right?
Well done.
Grubs up. Grub's up and walking
As
again.
I always say, we don't want to need the medics, but we are very grateful that we have them.
Yeah, and that is Deadly Sport Plus. Have you given them a shout out?
I don't, they're not on my list, so you shout them out because you know better.
So that's Deadly Sport Plus. They help out with a lot of our Victorian roller derby tournaments. They are an Indigenous and all-inclusive LGBTQIA+ inclusive club. Medic team.
Yep,
And it was started actually by a derby skater. Sorry.
That's right. We've got rolling whistle. And we've got Faster Chief jamming for the Victoria men's up against Chang Tave for the Kingston City Rollers. Faster Chief finding a little gap on the inside and just taking advantage of it. Chang stashing, looking to, find that, beautiful little hop over that last blocker there. Putting the pressure on Faster. And getting the call from Bonnie Jovi to call it. Not giving any chance for Chang to get any points. I've watched 2 of Chang's games now, and I wouldn't give him a chance. I wouldn't give them a chance to get points either.
I wouldn't give anyone a chance to get points on it.
Oh, you give me a chance though, right? We're on the same team.
Yeah, on the same.
That's right.
Yeah, but on opposite team, I wouldn't want to give them a chance to get points. And we have got.
And we've got Jam 18 happening now with just a little over 5 minutes to go in this first period. And we've got Bruiser for Victoria men's just taking the blockers down one by one. Jigglytuff last one up front and takes lead for Victoria men's up against, I think that's Grub. Oh no, Spider Monkey. Who feigns a star pass to make a gap for him.
And
Bruiser getting the call. Yep. Bruiser getting the call from the bench to call it and picking up 3 points.
And Bonnie
Celebrate.
happy with that.
Celebrate.
All right, so we have got.
We got 401 Kings up against 45 Wraith for Kingston Rollers, and both just massive intensity. They want to do well for their teams here.
And both being stuck behind.
Ooh, big hit from 5-1. Looks like a good run back for Wraith, sorry. While 401 Kings goes up against that solid 3 wall of Kingston blockers. Oh, one to beat, that's it. Hop, skip, and a jump around on the outside.
Yeah, Kingston going to help.
Pick up lead jammer. Wraith doing their best. Kings coming around for points. Ooh, big fall. Wraith just taking. Ooh. Wraith, I think, picking up a cut track penalty there. Oh, there's a video of us. Ooh.
Hi.
I like being just a voice, but okay.
Yeah,
Great.
well, we're the faces
Now I have
behind
to
those
stop going like
voices.
this.
We've got a
back
little
to Derby,
webcam
back to Derby.
here.
King still your lead jammer. Well, we've got Wraith in the box, power jam for Victoria men's. Big smiles on their face, though. Love to see it. Calling it, letting the advantage go to Victoria men's for the next jam as a power jam.
Yep.
And Faster Chief, it looks like, will take that.
Yep, and we've current score Victoria men's 56 and Kingston City Rollers 26.
Such a close, tight game.
We love a close, tight game.
Ooh, both teams working hard.
And we're very lucky that we're getting like statistics.
Yeah, throwing
Live.
up at us that I have no idea how to read them.
We'll figure it out.
That's it. Faster Chief trying to take the advantage of this power jam. The Kingston blockers doing their best. Ooh, almost.
Almost. Faster Chief getting knocked down there.
That's it, but Wraith is back up from the penalty box, making their way up to the Victorian 3 wall. looking for some space. They are still eligible for lead at this point as they started the jam in the box. That's it. Found some offense from a teammate. But you know what? That pivot from Victoria men's, little but fierce.
Tiny but mighty.
That's it. There, and they are the blockers you got to watch out for. Both jammers looking for a little bit of space. Any mistake from these blockers to get them through, and Faster Chief finds one, making their way through
That
the
nearly
inside.
took a minute.
Yeah,
to
that's right. A minute to pick up lead. And the pass has happened to Chang from Wraith. Oh.
And he's
Faster Chief hits the floor and calls it.
from the ground.
Yep, you're allowed to do that as a jammer. Like I said, if I hit the floor like that and I got a jammer a quarter of a track behind me, I'm calling it. She's not here, but she says hi, Trooper. She's back home watching. She says hi. Yeah.
All right, we've got a timeout being. Wait, is it timeout? It looks like It looks like an official review has been called by Victoria Men's. I'm going to quickly find out what's going on.
Off you go.
Oh, team
forget-
timeout. Never mind.
No,
Thank
it's a
you,
team
Time.
timeout.
Oh,
No,
official review.
No, official review. Yeah, in you go. In you go, Tickle. I forget that we're allowed to do that as commentators. Normally I'm a skater, so I'm like, nope, can't go near the officials. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Mic up the refs. That would be funny. Love to hear their thought process during the game. A lot of ooh, ooh. Just a lot of noises, I think, from refs. yeah, that's it.
I'm a commentator. What are you?
Look, you can see those big smiles on our skater and track there. It is so good to see it. Sometimes, even as a skater on track, I forget.
Hey, you there, Drag?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, what's going on?
What's happened is Kingston has called an official review on Victoria Men's Roller Derby League for a high block on the jammer that they did in the last jam.
Okay. So they're just crossing their T's and dotting their I's and trying to see who saw what, when, how, if who. Beginning, middle, end. The refs have a very tough job. I refed one time and it was very tough. I did not like the responsibility and pressure. Here we go. Yep. See if we can see what happens from Murder's face. Just zoom right in on that. That's it. I'm a pretty good lip reader. Oh. Thank you. I think, ooh, let's see.
All right, so unfortunately, the Kingston
They
has
lost
lost
the
their
review, yep.
because it wasn't illegal. What
Okay. Yep.
the Victoria team did was legal.
All right, and we have got Grub up for Kingston City versus Bruiser for the Victoria men's, and a hop, skip, and jump on the outside. But they've picked up a cut track penalty. Didn't see that last blocker take that run back. So Grubbs has picked up lead, I do believe.
Good job, Grub.
That's it. Gives a good opportunity for Kingston to take advantage of this 30-second power jam by helping their jammer out, but 5-1 denying that inside line that Jigglytuff provided. Ooh, big hit from Bambi. That Grub straight back up and calls it.
They've called it so that we can have a power jam start in the next half.
Oh,
Now official review for White. Hold on, let me get my shoes on.
wait. Yep. I'll run this one.
Have
You're
you got
right. I'll
shoes
run
on?
this one. Now, oh, do you need shoes?
Yeah, you need
Oh,
shoes
I
on.
haven't got any shoes. Nope. Intermission. I don't even know where my shoes
No,
are.
official review has been called for white.
I threw my skates off and ran to this track, and then ran back to the other track to get my MVP photo, then ran back to this track, and still didn't remember shoes. So, guess it's on tickle. Oh, but I did take the blankie off, and now it's cold again. Here we go. Noise. I know. Tickle brought a blanket. I'm all right. I ran. I threw my skates off and I ran from track 2 here to commentate. So I didn't grab it. I didn't think. Nah, it's all right. I'll grab. It's almost intermission. I'll grab it then. Just some of my teammates from back home who are playing for TID, just giving me a little bit of cover. Oh, do you want me to get you? Do you want me to get you shoot? Are you right?
For a cut.
I'm all right, guys. Thank
All right, I've got an update for you, Dread Pool.
you. Yeah.
Vic Men's Roller Derby is looking for a cut called on the Black Gem from Kingston because they didn't re-enter behind one of the
blockers they were supposed to.
Yep.
And it is really hard, especially as a jammer. And when the reform and the recycle is so good that way, it's very difficult to know which blockers are which. You may have passed 2 hips, but they might not be the 2 hips that are now behind you. So it is very difficult to tell sometimes. You got this.
All right,
Yep.
the no call stands because they entered behind.
Oh, hello, Friday.
All right, so both teams have lost their official reviews for the first half, but it's okay.
That's okay, because they've got an official
Official
review in the second half.
and they don't need to worry about
That's
it.
it.
All right, we have now hit halftime, so we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to go finish getting my gear off from the game previously, and I will find some shoes and a jacket because I'm now cold.
And go to the bathroom.
Stop laughing at me, Wraith.
And also go to the bathroom.
That's it. I do got to pee as well. Thank you for reminding me.
All right.
Thank you. See you guys in about 12 minutes if I remember.
to get to know ya. 이미 시작된 걸. I can be think I'm sweet. I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by a honeybee. You just wait and see. I can do you think I'm sweet. I'm sweet, so sweet. 우리 kissen 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. I can do you think I'm sweet. I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by a honeybee. You just wait and see. I can do you think I'm sweet. I'm sweet, so sweet. 우리 kissen 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. I can do you think I'm sweet. I'm sweet, so sweet. Baby, I'm so sweet. Oh, you got stung, honeybee. You just wait and see. I get the feeling it's a good night. It's so bright. The city's shining from the street lights. So let's live it up, pick it up, just call me up. Say anything and I'm down. We're just like a fire, and we'll just pick it up, don't wanna stop. We'll keep it going all night. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I want to dance in the rain. Yeah, I'm tripping on a feeling that ain't going away. I need you right next to me. Take the records to the ceiling, close your eyes and just play. And now we sway. We just sway. Now we sway. We just sway. Don't stop now. We're like the riddle in the sky. Flying high. Don't think we're ever coming down. So let's live it up, pick it up, just call me up. Say anything and I'm down. We're just like a fire, and we'll just pick it up, don't wanna stop. We'll keep it going all night. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I want to dance in the rain. Yeah, I'm tripping on a feeling that ain't going away. I need you right next to me. Take the records to the ceiling, close your eyes and just play. And now we sway. We just sway. Now we sway. We just sway. Levitating with you, anything can happen. What you think we should do? Let's not begin. We're just flying high, we're not coming down. Come right up next to me, stepping side to side. I wanna sway. Yeah, we can dance the night away. Right? Want to dance in the rain. Yeah, I'm tripping on a feeling that ain't going away. I need you
she comes, the red, stick mountain highs again. This girl is ready to get back on the set. It's easy to tell that she's a pro. This girl is getting out of control. The boys don't all hear her peaks and jumps as she wiggles with her head. She shines, reaching up to the stars. So easy to tell that she's a pro. This girl is getting out of control.
Hello and welcome back to second half of Game 12 for the Otta tournament. We're just about to get started. It is a power jam start for Kingston. And we've got Rafe on there. Thank you for doing that turn, Rafe. That helps. All right. Pack starting forward. Jam, the Bruiser is out of the penalty box and trying to get past that wall of Kingston. Managing to get through and get lead Jam from the penalty box. Rafe unfortunately stuck behind that wall of white. Bruiser taking the inside line and having a little trip, but that's okay. That didn't matter to them. They have cleared it. And there's been a star pass to Code for Kingston. Code trying to get past them. Got past one set of hips. Code being drawn back for a Victorian men's roller derby. Yep. Really strong wall from Victorian men's roller derby. Code trying to push their way through. And Jiggly... No, that's not... Bruiser being stuck behind the wall of Kingston. Unfortunately getting a call for forearms, meaning that this is going to be a full 2-minute jam.
I've got 5 seconds left.
Yep. Code is waiting and was like, yeah, I'm not going back out there.
That's it.
You have to play smarter, not harder.
Exactly. You need to conserve your energy. These teams probably have another 2 or 3 games to play. I'm not sure how many each has played already.
I think what's happening is because there's, I think there's 4 teams in the top.
That's true. 4 teams in Div 1.
Yep. So they've played each other. Or
That's it. They play each other and then maybe...
Yeah, and then they play for quarters and final.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
All right. So Power Jam start going to
Kingston.
Yeah,
and that's Chang Tave there. At number
Thank you.
238. That's all right. I finished my croissant, so I'm back now.
Yep.
And I've got shoes and I'm warm, so all is well.
All
Ooh,
is
Chang Tave just yielding there for the run back. Again, it's very difficult to know which hips you have passed and which hips you haven't. Ooh, big hit from number 5-1 to take Chang out of bounds on the outside.
That is
While we've got
Sin.
Bruiser back up and running. Pushing against 4 Kingston City blockers. I would not like to be in that position. Jigglytuff pushing out on the inside and running all the way back. Changtae finding a little bit of space on the outside. 2 blockers to beat up the front. And Bruiser managing to pick up lead again from the box. Changtae about a half a track behind, finding some space on the inside. And Bruiser picking up some points and then calling it. I think Bruiser got 3 points that jam. Let's have a look. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so okay, we've got an official timeout.
I think the Gemma ref, they're just making sure that they had the right perspective on that before they award points.
Yep. I'm going to quickly go for a walk.
And as always, our officials, ooh, noise. Oh, because someone ran past your camera. Ooh, naughty, naughty. Oh no, Tickle. You can't run past his camera, mate. Tickle walks, tickles. Where is she? Tickle. Hey, Tickle, Tickle, walk slowly back. Don't shake the camera. Don't shake the camera. Walk slowly back. There you go. You got it. Nice. Don't make the IT guy mad.
Sorry, Jen.
It's all right.
Okay. All right. So I just found out who the other couple was that I was
In
told.
VMD, yeah?
Yep. And that is Honey and Justin.
Oh,
Cute. So we got.
that is cute.
You play together, you stay together, right?
That's it, exactly.
And Power Jams start to Kingston. Who?
It's Grubs
Grub.
on the line.
Okay, yeah, because Grub's down so low, I couldn't tell who it was.
That's right, I know. He's dodging behind refs. Having a look. They're going to start with a fast pack, running already around turn 1 and 2. Grubs taking the inside and some fancy footwork. Straight through for lead. Beautifully done, that was. Ooh, gets me going in the morning. All right, here we go. Coming up against those Victorian blockers again. Kingston blockers trying to make the most of this power jam to help out Grubs, get them some points, but Bruiser is back on track now after serving their penalty. Grubs just stuck on the inside there. There isn't a lot of space to work with. And, ooh, Bruiser coming through on the outside. One blocker to beat, but it is Code. And then they finally made it through. Their initial, coming back around for points. Grubs looking for some direction from the bench. Ooh, and calling it off. Probably not just in time, but we will see.
And Bruiser
Ooh,
in
no
that last
points.
Bruiser in that last jam actually got called for a penalty at the end of the jam. So that's why they did they had to go back to the penalty box.
Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, yeah.
So we've now got a new jammer for
No
Victoria.
jammer for VMD, that's right.
Yep.
And it is Kings.
I like how
401.
we're standing up now.
I know, it's just easier. You know what? It's easier.
We can just commentate
We've
from
got
here.
Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey for Kingston up against Kings for VMD. And Kings just breaking through at a little hop for lead jammer. Spider stashing the helmet cover. Kings coming around for points. Got some beautiful, ooh. It was some nice offense from Honey there, but could not stop that hit from Jigglytuff.
And look how good that Victorian men wall has gotten back together
Ooh,
quickly,
yeah.
even when a penalty is called.
That's it, I'd watch. Yep. Honey's headed to the box, leaving 2 VMD blockers there for Spider Monkey to deal with.
And being called for a train by Bonnie Jovi.
VMD Benchy telling them to keep going around, probably to clear the box of those blockers. Kings hitting that tripod of Kingston blockers. Oh, turn 3 is the worst for us to see, but it looks like Kings made it through on the out, picking up their 4 points. Spider Monkey, 2 blockers to beat.
Kings skating around the referees because they got knocked out. But
Spider Monkey stuck in that tripod of VMD blockers.
hey, look, we can see it here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You should watch our own feed.
All right, so we had a direct. So there's been a direction call.
Yeah, on the VMD blocker, other sin.
Yeah. And apparently Ellie, Bent and Spoonie are a couple too.
I mean, who else knows what a roller derby player goes through but a roller derby player?
Yeah. And
I see the Oodie parade. It should happen Friday. I agree with you. There are lots of amazing Oodies here at Otta, and there should be an Oodie parade.
yeah. I'm wearing my bunny hoodie today.
And we've got Jam 5 starting with Wraith from Kingston City Rollers versus Faster Chief for VMD. Wraith working that inside. 1 to beat. Reform around. 2 to beat. 1 to beat. Ooh, but Wraith picks up a high block penalty and Faster Chief gets lead for it. So there is a power jam for VMD. Faster Chief trying to break up that tripod, just picking them off 1 by 1 and through for their 4 points. VMD just letting him do his thing. And Faster Chief hearing from the bench to call it, to start VMD off with a power jam for the next jam.
Yeah. Can someone find out if started at Ringcrat in Bundy?
Yeah, it's just something Ali wants. Just wait, we'll deal with it later.
Yeah. And also, shoes are overrated without wheels, Dreads.
Oh yeah, I know. All right. Oop.
Official timeout.
Team timeout. Official timeout. Official timeout.
Yep.
So VMD will be starting off with the power jam, and it looks like they've got 401 Kings up to jam.
Yeah, all the officials getting back into their official spots.
Oop.
Yep.
Faster Chief having a seat. Ooh, something's
it's
happened. And
Yeah.
Faster Chief has hit the box.
Yeah,
Which
so
means
this is
Wraith will be immediately released as soon as this jam starts.
and then Faster Chief has to sit the amount of seconds that Wraith sat. Is that
That's right,
correct?
that is absolutely correct. This good old jammer
Oh,
switcheroo
I
in the
like
box.
this.
Oh, look,
Oh,
it's,
it's-
oh my, 25 seconds. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. Jen is our awesome camera operator today, and whose equipment we're
All right.
using.
Jam is on. Faster Chief has been released from the box.
No, not Faster Chief.
Oh, sorry,
Wraith.
Wraith, yep. That's it, hitting that VMD wall. Ooh, one to beat, but the reform is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and
5-1 heads to the box, and Wraith comes through for your lead jammer.
yep, high block from 5-1.
Faster Chief has now been released from the box after having sat 25 seconds and 17 milliseconds. Ooh,
And-
beautiful apex jump to complete their initial pass. And Wraith comes through for their 4 points, calling it. And smart. Saying that you're calling it as well as visually calling it is always the smartest option. I'm big on that.
Woo!
Thanks, Nomad. Thanks, man. Nomad just cheering on the commentators. That's traitorism. I believed in you, Nomad. No, wait.
play 2 in a row tomorrow.
Yeah. he just needs the boost. He just needs that 40-point jam, and then they'll be
Yeah, but
satisfied.
we've got to play 2 in a row tomorrow.
That's right. I believe in Nomad. All right, we've got a team timeout for. Wait. Yep. White. VMD called a team timeout. It's just a minute to reset, revisit strategies, maybe just shake it out, have a little dance. Maybe
Talk
someone
about-
needs. Maybe
yeah.
someone needs the toilet, and they're very quick at going to the toilet.
I mean, that halftime break was really good for that.
I had so many things on my halftime list.
Did you get them all done? Is the
I
rock-
actually did. I nailed it.
Excellent.
ADHD didn't win this time.
Yeah, I was even reminding you of things that you have to do.
That's right. I feel like you were standing at the toilet as like a beacon for me to remind me that I had to go to the toilet. I even shut people down as they're like, oh, Dread. And I'm like, nope, sorry. I have a list. Shoes, jacket, food, toilet. Got it.
All right, so that's the end of timeout. We have Grub jamming for Kingston, and King's jamming for Victorian men's. Pack advantage going to Kingston.
2 VMD blockers in the bin. Ooh, but the 2 blockers that are on track are not easy to pass.
Well,
Honey Badger and Lou.
Two of
Really
the
tough, helping out with some offense, trying to break them up. Oh, Grub's got 1 to beat up the front there. They've got a power jam as well,
Yeah,
with Kings being sent to the box for
yeah,
oh, we can't a forearms penalty.
yeah.
Grubs heading for their points round for their first trip, hoping for their team to help out with this power jam advantage, but hitting that tripod of VMD blockers, being pushed out on the outside, run back.
Code
that-
trying to help Grub get past that wall.
Kings has been released from the box after serving their penalty and is heading around.
But
to-
Grub was in the line then and couldn't stop, so they're just going back around to make sure that they've passed
Up
it.
fair. If in doubt, go out.
No. If in doubt, go out.
100%. And Kings headed to the box again for another forearms penalty.
We may need to tape the forearms down.
I just keep them pinned to my chest at all times.
I've been told not to do that anymore.
I have to protect my ribs. All right, so Grubs, yep, calling it, leaving Kingston with a power jam advantage. Sometimes, instead of getting the points, it's just better to call it. You're tired,
Especially with
need a reset.
with a weekender derby like this, we couldn't have gone out of the back, out
Yep.
of the gun, out of the.
Oh, and we've got a fun fact here from Ali over in WA. Jiggly
Yeah, Jiggly Tough.
Yeah, Jigglypuff, their number is from the Pokedex Jigglypuff's number in Pokemon, so that's actually really cool. Right, so we have got Chang Tave jamming for Kingston in this power jam. And and using their fancy footwork on the outside to get through for lead jammer. Looking over to the benchies to see what they'd like to do.
With such a low-scoring, close game,
Oh,
realistically.
it is. Neither have hit the triple digits yet.
And
Tang
that's
Tay being told to keep going around because Kings is out of the box but still on their initial pass. Coming around turn 4 on that outside line, doing their best against those two Kingston blockers. Trying to take that line. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I think that has been called. But did Kings get the penalty?
official.
It's official review.
Yeah.
That's right.
Do you want to
That
go
looks
for the
like- I
run?
have got my Naruto Ninja Crocs on, so I will Naruto run to the
All right.
middle and figure it out.
Excellent. Thanks, Strad. Breathe. We've got this. I'm a Fury's captain. Jen is playing the replay back quickly, trying to tell what has happened.
All right, you there, Tiggles?
Yeah, I'm here.
This was my first time in the official circle. It was very fun. It was very fun. So White has requested that the cut penalty on Kings be receded as the initiation came off of the Kingston jammer, who also stepped out. So therefore, it's a no pass, no penalty. So we'll see what happens. I'm hanging around.
Yeah.
I got shoes now.
Yep.
It feels really naughty being in the middle of the circle here.
Well, someone's rocking the camera.
I'm trying not to.
All right. Squeals, I love your crop. Docs. Oh, thank you.
So I've got the goods. White have won that official review with it being said that the Black Jammer did step out after that initial
Yeah,
contact. I'm
he
going to get
goes
off
out.
track. So White has won their official review and will
They're both
retain
out.
their official review, and Kings will be let out of the box.
They won it?
They sure did.
Yeah, well, Jen just showed me the playback
Ooh, the play-by-play. Ooh.
and it's like, yeah, if you look at the foot, it did do that.
I can tell you, I was watching and I saw both feet go out.
Yeah.
But we let the refs do their thing
I
before we
didn't s-
comment and put our opinions
Yeah,
in.
Exactly. But I love Jen's got the play-by-play playback.
Jen's like, I'll show you what happened.
Too bad this isn't in normal roller derby games. If all our games were recorded and Jen was at the controls, we would all... So, do you want us to help fund that, Jen?
Go fund me. Yeah.
All right,
Free money
so-
for a camera.
Yeah. So, if you want to continue getting footage like this from Jen, please feel free to donate. Okay, we've got Faster Chief and Spider Monkey jamming for their respective teams. Faster Chief blocking Spider Monkey for a bit.
And we're just at the halfway mark of period 2, and Faster Chief has gained lead for this jam, with Spider Monkey working hard to get past those VMRD blockers. 2 to beat up on turn 3 as Chief comes round for points.
Yeah, all 4 blockers from Kingston trying to stop Chief.
And sometimes you need 4.
Yep.
And sometimes you need 2. Faster Chief through their first trip of 4 points. Doing a little bit of a zen movement there, coming around.
Spider Monkey still being on their initial.
And a very beautiful pass to 1-4 Code, who completes the initial pass for the jammer for Kingston. And Faster Chief looking to the bench for some form of direction. Comes through for another 4 points.
Kingston trying to break up that wall
Yeah,
for Code.
coming through for points. But gets pushed out on the outside and then on the inside and run back. Ooh. Oh, we'll see. Yep.
Unfortunately, Code getting a cut track. Code called it off.
Code, well done. Getting lead jam on that from the box. love seeing a pivot take lead jam.
Yeah, not only that, but getting shouted out from Mum over there.
That's it.
And then Code going, that was tiring. I would agree with you, Code, 100%. And we've got a team timeout, I'm pretty sure. Or is it official timeout? No, it's official timeout. So they're just fixing the time clock. So if you see the stats come up, they're just the stats of what's happened each game. Or each
And
jam.
at the moment, it's actually jam. It's actually very interesting.
Like,
Showing the jams they're doing, the total scores. Ooh, cool. All the
Jen, this is amazing. what
yeah,
you've
so
done.
jams per team, jams per jammer. Lots of different shapes and fun.
Main jam score versus jams per jam.
Oh my goodness.
Jams per jammer.
Oh, we can't see that one. The chat box is over that one.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's the rolling whistle to start the game again. We've got just over 12 minutes left on the period clock. And we have got Chang Tae for Kingston City and Faster Chief for Victoria Men's taking a fall up in front there. One to beat and makes it through for lead jammer.
Achilles taking a little bit of a tumble there, but that's okay.
Giving it their all.
Putting it there all.
That's it. Faster trying to find those gaps that Chang was looking for. Not sure if they had that advantage there, so just when in doubt, go out and calling it.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like I got 2 points there.
Yeah, and
Yep,
unfortunately,
2, nice.
and
Cracked
then
100.
and 238. Who is that? That's Kang Tave. Unfortunately, they've gone to the penalty box for a penalty.
As a jammer, so VMRD will start on a power jam.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were going to say there.
Yeah, I got it.
We've got it. And we've got 401 jamming for Victoria Men's Roller Derby Kings.
Yep, and they've started on a power jam, but I think that VMRD have lost a blocker due to a bit of a tumble trying to get that jammer line from the 5 seconds, and it was actually out of bounds when the whistle blew, so cannot return to track.
That's okay.
That's okay, as long as it wasn't a jammer, because if you don't field a jammer, then you're in trouble.
I mean, you can always not field a jammer, but I don't know how well that would go down.
You'd end up getting a captain's penalty, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
So Kings is through for initial and coming around for points.
And
Looking to, Chang Tae just taking that outside, taking on Lou, but manages to drive out on the third turn to pass their initial. And something is happening, yeah, and Kings calling as Chang Tae comes flying in for points,
Yep.
denying that, with Kings picking up all 4.
yeah. So pack advantage is going to Kingston this round with a pivot in the bin for Victoria Men's Roller Derby. Just be mindful of the line. Be mindful of the... All right, so Grub is jamming for Kingston, and I believe we have a faster chief for
That's it, yep.
Victoria Men's.
That's it. And we've just got under 10 minutes left in this game. Faster Chief picking up lead jammer. Grub's got 2 to beat on turn 1. Ooh, but it's not an easy 2. Now we've just got number 5-1 there. Grub's digging deep, looking for any advantage on this. 5-1 not wanting to let that jammer pass. Oh, and manages the beautiful hit on the outside.
Faster chief with their hands
Faster.
up and calls it.
Yeah, Faster Chief calling off that jam. There's a bit of a muddle there at the end there.
Yeah.
People everywhere, out and down.
Left, right.
And this is why we have 7 refs as well. Like, it's hard to look as a commentator, let alone a ref. So the more eyes, the merrier. So for this next jam, we have got 4-5 Wraith for Kingston City Rollers up against 401 Kings.
Yeah. That's a bit confusing. Kings is playing against Kingston.
That's right. And jam is on. Wraith giving a good big hit to 7-5 there, trying to break up that wall of VMRD players. Kings just driving on the out there. Beautiful to take lead jammer. Ooh, massive stack there from Wraith, but they get straight back up.
Chaos is going to the penalty box for a multiplayer block. Kings getting stuck behind that wall for Kingston on their scoring pass. With Wraith still stuck on their initial, is that correct?
That's correct. But these blockers are not making it easy, and they haven't made it easy for any jammers this game. Oh, it's a bit of a standstill.
They're still moving
Both-
though because
that's
they
it,
can't.
they can't stop. That's right, they cannot stop. That's a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hit from Jigglytuff. pushing Kings to the inside, and they don't want to run back, so they call it.
Yeah, listening to Bonnie Jovi.
All right, we're coming up to Jam 15 in this game, and we have got.
Spider Monkey for Kingston.
That's it, and it looks like a new jammer for VMRD.
I just can't tell who
That's
it
right, I'm
is.
just trying to see that number.
Fleabag.
Ooh, Fleabag.
Yeah, we haven't had Fleabag.
A little bit, but not lots.
Yeah.
VMRD just trying to change some things up, I guess.
Yeah, but
2 to beat up on turn 1 for Fleabag, but we've got Spider Monkey out for lead. Coming up to those VMRD blockers. Fleabag a 1 to beat, but it is number 14 Code who has proven that they are very good on that one-on-one blocking out the front. Fleabag coming through for points. Beautiful footwork on the out there, just makes it pass, beautifully done. Spider Monkey still struggling against those VMRD blockers.
and Spider Monkey listening to the bench and calling it off.
But Fleabag picking up 2, I think, there in that last jam.
But Spider Monkey, even though they're stuck behind, they got their 4 points.
They did. They just got recycled around.
You gotta love when you get recycled, then recycled, and recycled.
It's
Speaking to a
soul-crushing.
jammer.
Soul crushing. Please don't recycle me. All right.
We've got the Perth guys agreeing.
All right, so we have got number 238 Chang Tay for the Kingston City Rollers up against 117 Faster Chief. See, I know them all by helmet now. And we've got Chang Tay out for lead, but Faster Chief, I think has picked up a penalty.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chief has picked up a penalty.
A cut track penalty, it looks like, giving Chang Tay an opportunity to use this power jam to pick up some points and just close the differential here. Because when you've got teams that are this good against each other, it is about the differential. Those statistics all go towards where that team ranks. Pushing on that tripod of VMRD blockers, but calling to give Kingston City the advantage in the next jam.
Yeah, power jam start for Kingston.
Everybody looking a little bit tired now.
Well, it is nearly the end of day 2 of a
That's
3-day tournament.
That's it. I'm feeling a little bit tired.
Yeah.
And we have got a timeout. Team timeout. 2. Just wait.
Wait, we'll wait for
Wait.
Dino.
Wait for it.
Uh,
Wait for it. It is for VMRD.
Yep, that is correct.
Just having a little bit of a break. Benchy's noticing that everyone's looking tired. We've got some penalties up at the moment. So we've had Honey and Otherson fouling out of this game with accruing 7 penalties. Bruiser's pretty close. Everyone else looking pretty good. With Lou picking up no penalties. Good on you.
And Kingston, realistically, playing a really
Playing a very clean game. Very clean
Yeah.
game.
The most penalties they've got is 2. And even though with those 2, they're cool, calm, and collected.
That's it. And I always say, if the penalty as a blocker got your jammer points or stopped the jammer from doing something cool, worth it.
Worth it. Okay. Popular thing that Victorian Men's Roller Derby is doing is starting on that pivot line and running for the jammer at the moment, which has caused Kingston to do the exact same thing. So we've got Grub jamming for Kingston and Faster Chiefs standing in the penalty box.
And it makes for a very cool photo for our photographer there, who absolutely took that opportunity to get that photo.
Yeah.
So Grub is doing their best to work their way around the VMRD blockers, but Faster Chief did not have long left in the penalty box and has made it through for lead jammer. While Grub has been stalled a little bit behind those VMRD blockers. That tripod is so strong. But Grub doesn't give up, which is a testament to them. Faster Chief has come through for 4 points already and is coming around on their second scoring pass. And the pass to 1-4 Code has happened. And Faster Chief calls it off, denying Code any points, but that was a very cool stop. That was super cool. We're coming into the last 3 minutes of the game. And up on the Emma line, we have 4-5 Wraith for Kingston City Rollers and 0-1-3-0 Bruiser. Jam is on. Bruiser looking on that inside. Out. Ooh, big hit from Jigglytuff. And Wraith, taking a big fall. Still in bounds, is through for lead jammer. Bruiser not far behind. Putting the pressure on. Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Big stack. Let's give him space, folks. And remember that roller derby is a full contact sport. Thank you, Jen. You were just onto that every time.
So a big shout out to Jen, who has been running with Bullseye the live streams for us. And they have been on top of it since day dot.
Oh, so we're actually having a look at the game on track too.
So there was a team timeout call. So Sydney is 176 with Varsity 121. Team timeout looks to be called to Varsity.
Ooh, look, and I recognise that number. That's number 9 Irish for Varsity Derby League.
And then 212, I don't know who that is for...
No, for Sydney Roller, but...
Oh, I love the little turn to Otta.
Ooh. And Jam is on there. And
Yeah,
we've
it's
got Jam
chilly.
24. Oh, it's 3 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, so they must have called an official timeout.
Yeah, that's it. This is the last Jam for game 2. Ooh.
Oh, you controlling the cameras now.
Yeah. Jam's onto it. They fixed it.
Yeah.
Irish
So-
just fancy footwork on the in there. Irish through.
Yeah, Irish.
The lead jammer in the last jam on track 2.
Yep. Just trying to get that point differential up.
And there's been a pass to Kimmy Kaboom for the Sydney Roller Derby League.
Yep. Oh,
Ooh, and down goes Scare Bear.
Our lovely alternate.
That's it. Australia's favourite pivot, in my opinion. And Irish coming round for points. They've already picked up 4. Coming through there. I think they'll just run this jam down. Nope, calling it.
Oh, yeah. And that is the game for Sydney Roller Derby versus Varsity.
So the unofficial score on that is 176 to Sydney Roller Derby and 129 to Varsity Derby League.
Yeah. Now heading back to our track, it's an official timeout still with 2 minutes 23 to go. And we're getting a close-up of Dino now on the live stream.
He's unaware of what's happening. The camera is directly on them.
Yeah. All right, the refs are having a refs discussion and NSOs are there as well. We love our beautiful refs and we love our beautiful NSOs. And a lot of them being volunteers for the weekend. We really, really, really appreciate that.
All of them being volunteers.
And
nobody gets paid.
Yeah, exactly. And same with the commentators. Everyone here is volunteering time and doing extra things while playing as well.
Skaters, refs, NSOs.
Yeah, we tr-
volunteers, medics, everyone. Everyone puts everything they've got into making these things happen for us.
Yep. All right, so the refs are back in their positions. Our beautiful towel drying person is drying the spot again. Thank you.
I actually can't wait for a sit down.
Well, we can sit down in 2 minutes 23.
That's right, that's right. Standing was easier to see what was going on, but now my legs are sore. Ooh, got
We
up
need
there.
to stretch it out. I think
That's it.
we're having a good stretch tonight,
That's it.
aren't we?
Oh, mate. So we got 685 up to jam for the Kingston City Rollers. I'm pretty
That's Spider
sure
Monkey.
that is. And I'm pretty sure VMRD have a jammer going to the box.
Yep. So we've got 404 going to the box. But
That's Fleabag. So I think
yeah,
404. Yep.
And
I think it was in place of 0130 Bruiser.
yeah.
Not exactly sure what happened.
So Kings and Fleabag from Victoria Men's this is their first tournament for Victoria Men's.
They're first.
Yeah, first tournament playing for Victoria
Nice.
Men's roller derby. Oh, it was a foul out.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep.
I think that would have been a low block for Bruiser.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Bruiser, and because Bruiser was on 7, it means that someone had to
Someone had to sit that
the
penalty.
but they
So
don't get the penalty themselves. They
that's
just
right.
have to sit
They
the
just have to
penalty.
sit it. Otherwise, it's not fair.
Yeah.
Doing our best. We're skaters, not refs.
Well, I'm working on my ref thing.
I'm not. I am very much needed on track for my team.
All right. So it's a
Oh, hey, Butters. It's good to see you. Wish you guys were all here.
yeah.
A little bit of dancing from Spider Monkey there on the jammer line. I love it. No, groove it. Move it. Keep it going. Love it. I know. Keep moving. That's what I do. You're a better dancer than I am.
Okay. We're just trying to work things out. We're waiting for the refs to say, yes, we're good to go.
Waiting on that rolling whistle to restart the game timer.
We're listening.
Dang,
for-
Spider Monkey actually got moves.
yeah. And Dino has blown that whistle, so it means we're back at it. Victoria Men's taking up that pivot line.
It reminds me of watching World Skate Games.
Code trying to hold a...
They're just trying to run that pack, get it moving.
Yeah. Trying to hold one of the... Kingston was trying to hold one of the Victoria Men's roller derby blockers.
Keeping pack at the back so that Spider Monkey can push them out to bridge.
Yep.
But it was not effective, so they are trying a different team offense, which was effective, and Spider Monkey comes through for lead jammer on the out.
Good job, Spider Monkey. And they're waiting, and
That's
they're hitting
it.
that wall
That's
of...
it, hitting that VMRD wall, which is just a brutal washing machine of
Yep.
blockers. Who is that?
That's Fleabag.
That's Fleabag, that's right, because Fleabag sat the penalty for Bruiser.
Yep.
Coming through on the out, just finding some territory there, squeezing through, past their initial, putting the pressure on Kingston Jammer to call it.
Yep. And we've got time for another jam.
Maybe 2, maybe 3, you never know.
Depends how quickly the jammers are like, yeah, we got this on.
I've called a 10-second jam before.
You're just like, I got past with my...
I've got lead, and that jammer is right behind me. I'm like, I'm not. I don't have it in me. I don't have
Not
it in me.
today.
Don't have the run in me today. I like to be the jammer chasing, not the jammer being chased.
Yeah. All right, so we've got Kings for Victoria Men's and...
Chang Tay for Kingston City Roll. Beautiful. Oh, nearly nailed that straight pecs jump.
But King's making it look easy, taking that outside line.
Ooh, it is a rough and tumble in that middle pack there. Chang looking for any weakness in that VMRD blocker setup. Finding it on the outside. King's picking up 4 before Chang makes it past their initial.
Yeah.
Oh, Chang looking on the in. Ooh.
Yeah.
Big tumble, but gets straight back up. One blocker to beat up the front. They go down, and Chang gets through for 4.
Unfortunately for Kings, they've got to cut track.
Yep.
Forearm, sorry. Thank you, Jen. And it means this jam's going to go for the full 2 minutes.
Kings knows what he...
Yeah.
So Chang is just going to do their best, I'd say, to try and push that points differential a little bit smaller. One up to be at the front there. And as always, both teams standing up in support of the skaters on track for the last jam. Chang beautifully done. Ooh, but 7-5 nails that outside
Justin.
here. Yep. Oh, yep.
Knocks them out.
But Kingston blockers doing a great job at pushing them out also, which means Chang could step straight back on. Ooh. Big hit from Kings.
Oh, Marie
They're just
Fury.
all leaving it there on the track for this last jam. 25 seconds to go, no lead, no one can call it. Just 10 skaters doing their best, skating their hearts out after a really tough, really entertaining game to watch. Big hits, big falls, awesome jumps. King's just done. 5 seconds left. He's done.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my energy
I
on
haven't got the time to get back around for more points. I am not wasting my energy.
Also,
That's fair.
so that brings us to the end of this game once we get that rolling whistle.
We'll have to wait. It's always on the refs and officials to end the game. So the unofficial score that we do have is Victoria men's at 149 and Kingston City Rollers at 75. Both teams absolutely. That's it. Thank you. That is the end of the game. Solidifying those scores.
Yep.
Both teams doing everything they could. Big smiles from both teams still. Everyone gets a well-deserved rest.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you have done yourself the worst favor and put yourself down to ref or NSO or commentate, and you need to run and go do that now.
Yeah, I'm running for food.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm done for the day. That's me
Yeah.
done for the day.
All right, so we'll be back. Well, it won't be us,
No.
but we've got Judy, Bench, and Milk, who will be commentating the Division 2. Oh, no. Oh, you're
No,
not?
just leave it.
Oh, sorry.
There will be commentators here,
Yep.
but it won't be us. Sorry.
Sorry, we read the thing, and
Oh.
obviously that's wrong. I'm sorry, Judy.
You're welcome, butters. Can't wait to be home.
In the warmth?
It's still cold, but it's a different type of cold.
Yep.
It was nice to have. It's nice to have you guys involved in the comments. Brings a little bit of DPR to the Otta tournament.
So I believe the next game we have is Perth men's roller derby, and I believe they are playing West Side.
That's right. PMD versus West Side. Boba's giving me the nod. They know.
Yep, the nod. That's
The
right.
nod. Yeah,
That-
Squeals is giving me the finger guns, so we've
Yep.
got it right. We're
We've
doing
got-
all right.
We did a thing right.
All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Tune in for the PMD versus West Side game, which will be an absolutely awesome game to watch. I will be there trackside screaming my little heart out, so you won't hear me in the mic anymore. Lucky you. All right, bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Tiggles. Bye.
Bye, Dreadpool.